Show you something a little different from what I normally play around with. Been picking these up, one or two pieces every now and then. I don't have a lot of them, but these are H0 scale tin lithographed Japanese toy trains that are made by, you'll see them under the name brand TN, and the TN stands for Nomura Toys. They're more or less battery operated, if you will, in the sense that they come with little power packs like these, usually like this. Sometimes you'll see something like this, or maybe a lower profile building, but there'll be something like this that holds a number of batteries, and then you hook those batteries up to the track, and they run off. So they run off the battery power from the little buildings or boxes. Being as they are battery powered or low voltage powered, they tend to not be able to pull very many cars. A normal set would only have maybe 2 cars behind it. So this one here in the front, here's some passenger cars, marked Santa Fe. And the locomotive is a beautiful war bonnet, very nicely done. Lithography and detail is very nice. Just as a little bit of a zinger, I'm going to show you this one right here. The only markings on this one are made in West Germany. Now, it is the exact same stampings, the sheet metal, everything is identical, with the exception of the lithography itself, and the couplers are a little bit different. And this is made by Dissler, a well-known German toy manufacturer. I do not know the relationship between Dissler and Nomura at the moment. Did Nomura copy Dissler, or did they have something going on where they work together? Don't know at the moment. As a bit of an oddball, because these were toys, they're not model trains. You have this guy here. He's got these 2 lights on the top, and this light here. I'm going to flip him over. And underneath here, there's a pulley that would drive the spindle, which turns a shaft. And while it's running, there's lights in there, and it makes these lights flicker and flash. The belt net's not on, is missing on this one, so that part's not working. A project for another day. And then these are the freight cars I've managed to accumulate so far. That is the only gondola I've ever seen, so everything else I've seen has been in the boxcar style. Some of them are called reefers, and some are boxcars. The mobile name seems to be fairly popular on them. But anyway, as a lover of tin lithography, it's a little bit of a side diversion. They don't tend to run a lot of money most of the time. You usually can get a couple of them for $10 or so, or $15, just depends. So I'm always on the lookout for another one that I don't have. They're cute and well done. Now, in a case of do as I say and not as I do, I'm not going to run these off of the battery power packs. I'm actually going to use a transformer on these. And you have to be extremely careful with the voltage. They're meant to run on about 3 volts. So your transformer, it would be very, very easy to burn a motor up. So I don't, unless you're extremely careful, I don't recommend doing this. As you can see by my power settings, I haven't even got to the first red line on my power settings, so we're keeping it very, very, very low. These things probably would run and be a lot nicer on a wider radius track, but this is actually Nomura track. This is what they come with. It should run on standard H0 track. I haven't tried it yet, but it should. With the third car on there, you can see that it's kind of struggling to run. There you have it. That's the Nomura H0 Tin frames that I have, at least so far to date. I'll keep looking. Maybe I'll stumble on some more. I'm amazed I have yet to see a caboose. I assume they made one, but I haven't seen one yet. Have fun. Go play with some tin trains.